want to apologize for not being consistent with the whole, you know what I mean, reporting to the, just reporting it, you know what I mean, being more forthright and coming back at you. But yeah, man, other than going back and forth to work and you know, the remote neural monitoring, V2K type stuff, I mean, I'm doing what I can, man. I'm holding it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they stay on your mind all day, trying to convince you that you something that you not. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, my gang stalkers agree with me most of the time. Like, they wrong with the smear campaign and the stuff that they be saying. But the stuff I be saying, man, they agree with me in the whole nine. Like, especially dealing with the Masons and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can look at my past few videos and you'll see, obviously, or you can tell what I've been dealing with. And it's like, man, as far as like, you know, rites of passage and all this stuff goes, man, I spoke on enough already, but just letting you know I'm still here. Whether you care or not, I'm letting you know I'm still here. No, you don't have to care, but I'm aware of it's a community of us out here. You know what I'm saying? And that gives me strength to keep at this, you know what I'm saying? It's been a little tough going through it though. Like, you like to hear people in your mind are all day bashing you and trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, convince you that you something you're not and keep you down. But like, I got a profound point of view. I'm a well-read man, and it's just like when you try to argue with somebody who just, like, I ain't gonna lie, smarter than you going to lose, you know what I'm saying? So they find themselves agreeing with me a whole lot. And like, so really, like, I'm just letting you know I'm still here, man. And like, it really ain't much to be talking about, but like, I be dealing with the, like, I just did not want to join the Masons, man. That's what all this is about. Me as an African man, and like what I believe in, you know, I'm an African American, you know what I'm saying? I'm born in Virginia, raised in Newport News. And like, I see it like this. You know, I'm aware of our condition as a people. And my thing is this, like, my love for the gang culture and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just see how, I see it different than a lot of people, man. A lot of people more focused on the division. They focused on, like, the self-destruction of us. And I come to find out in this gang stalking culture, like, it's a lot of white people who actually do kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's how can they do that to their own people, bro? Like, in my situation where I'm at, and like, you know what I'm saying, like my city, my town, and all that, they are the leaders of this. And then you have, you know, your Hiram Abiff Lodge and your Black Freemason who are like their underlings. Like, my family are their underlings. Like, my family in my head right now screaming how they hate me and all this stuff. Like, how I'm a bitch and all, part of my language, but how I'm a B-word and I need to, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, kill myself. But my thing is this, like, here go one thing. And I hate to keep bringing this up, but if I was a pedophile, don't you think, you ever seen that show Predator Raw? Won't you set bait out to catch the predator and then lock them up? Don't try to use a lie like this for the simple fact that you want to, like, you know what I'm saying, gang stalk me or remotely monitor my brain and use V2K, the voice to skull, that word of God stuff. They trying to play us out here like we crazy, but everybody know that technology is a real thing. Like, the technology is all fascinating when that brand new phone come out, but when you get people like us got down hollering about, like, it's a brain imprint, it's a signature imprint. They using particular, I ain't saying microwaves, I'm saying scalar waves. That's what I'm saying. They use EEG, you know what I'm saying? If they can use EKG to read your heart, to save your punk ass, then I'm pretty sure they can use an EEG to read your brain. And I spoke on the conscious community. Listen, all the teachers of the conscious community, I got mad love for it, man. I wouldn't even be in this blessed situation to be a part of the 144,000 or however small the number is. But I see it like this, and this might be a little over your head, but if you can go to their channel and listen, they speak on things that I speak on too. I learn from them. And you start to wonder, how come they ain't going through what you going through? You know what I'm saying? So I sum it up as this. And plus, trust me, with the remote neural monitoring, it ain't a problem for them to keep tabs. You know what I'm saying? But the truth shall set you free. And my thing is the rights of, I'm all over the place, but my thing with them, the Masons in general, Scottish Rite, York Rite, listen, man, do what you gotta do to me. But my problem is, as an African man, why do I need to be a part of that? Why is it important for me? Or why was it a big deal? Because that's definitely what this is about. Why do I have to go through your rites of passage to quote unquote be a free man on the land? And I don't need to pose up like a duck to stand on my square. I don't need their rites of passage. I consider myself, in my spiritual belief, as a man, a Kushite. One of the oldest of the civilizations. When you talk about masonry, architecture, and building, anything that deals with a higher sense of self and knowledge, it's the Kushite man. Now you can try to do your blood test and all that. You're Nigerian and all that. Well, the Jews ain't no Masons, and you know what I'm saying? You know how they got themselves established back in I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying, I'm using them as a prime example. Around the 1940s, the Jews were able to use their religion to become a nation. I'm simply saying you got a right to religion in every state you in. That's your right to religion. Then in the United Nations, in their particular, that if you want to call it a Constitution of the Nations, and the Articles of the United Nations, what is it? Article 15 or 16 or 17? Check it out. The United Nations, the Declaration of Human Rights. Check it out. You got a right to proclaim your nationality. Then, on top of that, self-determination. You got that right too in the United Nations. You know what I'm saying? So I see it like this. Like, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, could come together self-determined. I don't need them to determine who I am. I, as a black man, don't want to sit up under the Scottish Rite. The Hiram, which is also up under the Scottish Rite. Respect the Prince Hall, but those were free black men at the times of slavery, and they wanted so bad to be like who? The white man. Or should I say the Caucasus man? I'm not against them people. Them people against us and their own selves. I'm only worried about self-determination. I have a right to be who I want to be. And that rites of passage, that's a no-no. We already talked about that in the last videos. If you want to, go check it out. That shit is mad homosexual. As you know, the black man coming from the black woman, this is my spiritual belief. The black woman was the first on the earth. And then, so this is, to me, is the Master Mason. Coming right out of her would be nobody other than the black man. So therefore, I'm a Master Mason by just being born from my mama. I don't feel the need to have to go through their rites of passages, doing all that disgusting stuff. We already know about the rituals that they practice. It's exposed all over YouTube. I'm a Kushite man. This is by way of ancient Ethiopia, which is also still to this day a country that ain't never been colonized. As an African American, I have the right to proclaim that. I'm an American by birthright. African by my blood. My heart was beating in my mom before she gave birth to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not that hard. It's simple politics. If you're interested, I'm going to run it down for you free of charge. I don't care. They pimping the information, bruh. So they hating on me now. All the master teachers hating on me. I ain't got nothing but love in my heart for them because I know that they a part of that shit. It is what it is. I got love in my heart, though, because they teach us. They got me in this blessed situation. But I chose to stand on my square, if you will, as a Kushite ancient Ethiopian man. You got to understand, when it comes to masonry, That's our stuff. So when they throw it up like this, that's a pyramid when I throw it up. But when you see them throwing it up, fam, that's a landfill. And I think you know how exalted or why a landfill reached the height that it do, right? What you stuffing in a landfill. We not throwing up the same thing. You're not my brother. I don't mean to sound like this, but to disrespect me and try to play me as a feminine man because I have more rhythm than you, and I come from the truest essence of the first on this earth, the full spirit. But no, by the way, on this earth, I come from a black woman. That's my mother. Whether she joined that shit or not, who knows? You know what I'm saying? All I'm simply saying is this. On some proof of claim type, like common law and science go hand in hand. You tell me who have the true rites of passage. I understand. Look at this society, man. If a natural disaster came and swept all this out the way, it'd be nothing but trash. Like this infrastructure, bruh, ain't nothing but trash. Use your head, my man. And they look at ancient Kemet and all that, the pyramids of Sudan, you know what I'm saying? And they like, how? Like maybe we were just more natural. Obviously we more natural than them. Obviously they're unnatural. So I put it on the scale like this. You got the natural in the middle, supernatural here, and the unnatural here. And on that scale like this, like not a scale, but I see it like this. Between the natural, super, and unnatural. Supernatural is that which was already natural, but at a particular degree to where it's divine. So how did they cut the rock and place it in this? Supernatural is natural at a particular degree to where it's divine. You understand? Then you got natural, which could be recessive or lesser in a degree to where it's like you have to manufacture, strip, and isolate, and therefore it's waste, and it leaves waste, like that power plant and all that type of stuff. It leaves waste. It's of trash on the earth. So when we throw it up, please understand, this is a pyramid. That shit is a landfill. You understand? A landfill by trash in nature. I'm not throwing shots, but I'm not trying to disrespect you, but you have to understand and look at the infrastructure around you. Trash in nature. So I'm under a particular gang stalking campaign, and you got a lot of my own people bashing me and coming at me. This is the science of biodegradability. You're gonna degrade your own biology. Dealing with me, this is biodegradability. So they're like, why you still here? Why you ain't kill yourself? I'm tapped into all the essence. Like when the biodegradable is of the earth, it's tapped in back into the all. So I'm here. I guess you could say I'm giving you here, but I'm on the all essence of the earth. And I just want to give you something real quick, let you know like what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really no. They take this junk real serious. Like they expect everybody who know their knowledge, and they give up the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because you did that ritual that they want you to do. What I got a question for all y'all is, why do I have to go through that rites and patches just to be able to profess this knowledge like this? Or, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the master teachers, they give it up for a reason. Truth shall set you free. At least how I see it. But I don't want to put myself in no predicament like that. It's against my spirit to be getting with them and all that. Like, if that's what they doing, that's what they doing. But why is it important for us to be a part of that? Why we can't do our own particular type of building? Why we can't do our own type of building? Nobody can answer me that, but I'm just supposed to just join. Blind lead the blind. I can't see as it is. You think I'm finna waste my time with that and then be sitting under some 33rd, a real pedophile, put it that way. A real fucking baby eater and homosexual, not knocking that particular community, but I'm